talk about it. How you feel about it?
It's incredible. I feel like time is passing so fast, and all these practices, all these days are slowly just accumulating, and it's like it feels like I was just here last year. Here I am again, and I'm still in shock, even after last year.
Compare the two runs. Right? Last year, two first round. This year, you're the defending champ. What's the difference in those two tournaments, those mindsets?
I feel a sense of familiarity, especially that this is in Belgrade again. I love this arena and I love the way it's hosted. And I just feel like I've gained more experience because of last year, but that doesn't make it any easier. It's a tough competition, and I feel like the champions, they really work hard and they earn what they get.
Talk about the match a little bit. Gave up a takedown in the second period. Did you ever feel in danger at all? What kind of challenges did she present?
She had really great pressure, which is a little different than some of the other opponents I may have, but it's nothing I wasn't used to. I think I was just a little cautious, a little careful, kind of practicing not taking as many risks, kind of holding on and being patient with your attacks. I don't think it went how I wanted it to go. I mean, we always aim for the highest. You know, we aim for techs, we aim for pins, but you know, a win is a win, and I'm really happy to be a world champion. It's amazing.
Talk about, you competed at U20 Worlds just a month ago, and a month later you're here, another high-level competition. How do you take what you do last month and not get overwhelmed, get prepared for Worlds this month?
I think both this year and last year I saw U20 Worlds as preparation for the World Championships, and it's organized and hosted just like any other World Championships, so to me it's an opportunity that I can't miss. You're only eligible for age group World Championships for so long, and those are really great experiences, and I feel like every time I go to World Championships, any age group, I grow as a wrestler. Unfortunately, like a lot of us got sick at U20 Worlds, like everybody, and it did take a long time for a lot of us to recover from that, but I think looking back, that was amazing for all of us to learn how to compete when you aren't feeling your best, and to see that you could still perform, and that anything is possible, no matter how you feel, no matter what your mindset is.
Can you talk about how you're doing this at such a young age? It's not normal for someone to come in and win so many titles already. You're not even 20 yet, right?
I'm really blessed to have one of the best support systems ever, and I think it's really thanks to my support system. I'm the youngest of 6 kids. I have 5 older siblings, and growing up I just learned a lot from their experiences. I feel like that allowed me to mature really quickly and think for myself and learn from my mistakes, and I think it's really thanks to them and everybody who supported me along the way. I'm so blessed and grateful for them.
Can you talk about your teammates a little bit? 7 medalists already, one more going tonight, and you've got some real legends in the U.S. on your team as well. What are you learning from the team, and what's the vibe like between you all?
It's amazing. I can see that everybody has a slightly different way of preparing and getting ready for competition and just training, and I think that shows me that you can learn from example, but at the same time, you need to know what works best for you, and what works best for somebody else might not be what works best for you. And that's something I learned from them, so I speak to each and every one of them, and it's amazing. I still can't believe I'm surrounded by such an amazing group of girls. And I kind of just try it out and see what works for me, and that's kind of how I learn from everything.
You're competing next right at the U23 Worlds. How do you get ready for that? I mean, you kind of did it once, right? You've already done 2 world titles this summer now. Going for the third, trying to do it back-to-back years, and nobody's done it once besides you, and now you're going for it twice. Talk about that a little bit and why you're going for the three-peat.
It's the same reason I went to U20 Worlds. At any age group, you can have extremely talented up-and-coming stars. We can see that based off of some of the champions, some of the medalists from today. A lot of them are under 20, and they're coming up. And so to me, the fact that it's an age group competition doesn't make it any different. It's set up like World Championships, and it is a World Championships. It's another competition, another experience I can add up. As far as preparation, I think I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly trying to become a better version of myself. And something I learned from U20 Worlds is that I need to learn how to take a break. I need to learn when to back down from training and when to know what is enough. And hopping back from U20 Worlds, I got sick. A lot of us got sick, and I went straight into the training, and that was pretty difficult. So I think I need to learn when to back off, kind of take some time for myself, so I know that when I come back to the mat, I'm fresh. That doesn't mean not training. I'm always learning mentally, but that means letting your body rest and kind of learning how to take care of your body.
Heading into the Olympic year for you, I feel like there's a lot of storylines. You're stuck in between weights. You weren't allowed to compete, at last Olympic trials. Your perspective on the Olympics, what weight, everything. How do you view heading into an Olympic year?
So the Olympics is my ultimate dream. It's been my dream ever since I can remember, since I was a little girl. And this is a really, really big year that's coming. But unfortunately, the weight classes for the World Championships are different than the weight classes for the Olympics. There's less for the Olympics, and so that is a challenge for me to figure out what weight is best for my body. Growing up, I almost never cut weight. My parents were against it. When I was younger, like 12 years old, I would go in the plus weight class and go with kids that were 30, 40 pounds heavier than me. But I just wanted to take care of my body. I didn't want to starve myself or dehydrate myself. And so going into the Olympics, I'm really going to figure out what's best for my body. I do tend to lean kind of under 72 instead of being above. So I do think I'm kind of leaning towards 68. But again, I really want to listen to my body, and if 68 isn't the best, just like how I did when I was younger, I'm going to go up because I don't want to starve myself. I just want to focus on wrestling and learning wrestling and performing the best I possibly can and feeling my best.
Do you have a timetable as to when you think you'll make that decision?
Probably I'm going to know by January of next year. I really want to start competing at whatever weight I'm going to go to at the Olympics. But I could decide literally like a few weeks before the Olympic trials. That's not the best decision to make, but again, I want to listen to my body, and if I just feel that that's right, that's what I'm going to do.
Thank you, Amit.
Thank you, guys.